my heart stopped, and eventually I went into a coma. Now, as a speaker, I travel around all over the United States. I've been overseas. But my favorite group to speak to, no offense, but I love speaking to middle school kids. And here's why. Middle school kids are crazy, right? They think it, they say it, right? Now, we laugh, but we've all been middle school kids, so we've all been a little crazy, right? But I was recently speaking to a middle school, and I was talking about taking this medication and going into a coma when this little kid near the front, he starts waving his hands. And normally I always ask questions at the end, or I ask questions, or I answer questions at the end, but this little kid looked like he needed to go to the bathroom. And I didn't want to find out the hard way, right? But he's waving his hand, finally I stopped, I said, hey man, you all right? He stands up and says, Mr. Humphrey. He says, Jerome Jenkins has a question. Now, I had never spoken at that school before. I was new, so obviously I didn't know who Jerome Jenkins was. So I said, well, who's Jerome Jenkins? He looks at me like I was the dumbest person he ever met. He said, well, I'm Jerome Jenkins. I'm not supposed to know that, Jerome. I said, what's your question? He said, Mr. H. He said, when you swallowed that medicine and you went into a coma, he looked at his friends like as if to say, I told you I wasn't scared, I asked a question. He looked back at me, looking dead in my eyes, and he says, when you swallowed that medication and when you went into a coma, he said, did you live? Now, half the room was rolling laughing, right? They're like, you big dummy. But the other half were on the edge of their seats, like, shut up, I want to know the answer. I felt like calling little Jerome's mom, saying, Mrs. Jenkins, little Jerome probably shouldn't be watching Walking Dead. I was a zombie today, right? But in case any of you are wondering, I lived. I know, right? Surprise, right? I lived. But because of that accident, the state of California, they did an investigation. And when they concluded that investigation, they determined that it was my mom's fault. So they took me from my mom. Does anyone know what foster home is? A couple hands, okay. So they removed me from my home, and I was made a ward of the state. My mom lost custody of me, and I was placed in a foster home. Shortly after I was placed in that foster home, my foster mom, her name was Miss Alexander. Shortly after I arrived at foster home, I don't know why she did this, but Miss Alexander began to lock me inside the closet with no light. She would open that closet door and she would kick me or hit me with a stick or a strap or whatever she had. I have scars on my body that you can't see. I have a burn there on my hand, if you can see that, a third-degree burn that she put there with an iron. And growing up, I used to think that, that has to be the worst thing that could ever happen to a kid. But, the kicks and the punches and these scars, this isn't the worst thing that she did, because the pain from this healed. What she would do that hurt me more than any of the punches or anything else is she would open that closet door and she would stand over me and she would say, you're stupid and you ain't gonna never amount to nothing. That hurt me more than anything because for years, many years, I believed it.